Hi. Um, Happy, merry, belated Mother's Day. um, it was nice of my adoptive mom to invite me for Mother's Day, and they even paid for my buffet brunch, so that was nice. Um, I think I mentioned I don't know if my adoptive family know about this channel or watch it, and for the most part, most of the people I know in my regular life don't know about this channel at all. It's something I started as a form of therapy and in hopes of maybe reaching a select people that can help me with my issues and problems and things that I run into that I just become baffled with. But I I don't know. I was really anxious today, and I don't know why. Um, I was kind of all over the map, and I've been walking around the place, and I don't know what's up. I was talking to another friend today she's got a real thing against Jordan Peterson. And I don't know if any of you know who that is, but he's become, you know, a media sensation over the last couple of years. And I had studied a couple of his courses in depth psychology. And I like him. He's standing up for the conservative side of things, and he's kind of a voice of reason in a political state of retardation that we seem to be in right now in Canada. Anyways, I'm in Alberta, Canada, in case people don't know that. And anyways, the atmosphere, I mean, as far as the news goes, laws, this, that, and the other thing, it's bad. We're in a bad state of being. I don't want to be a Canadian citizen anymore. I know everybody around the world seems to be wanting to come here. Um, but it seems like Canada only lets in criminals and people that can't contribute anything to our country besides a vote for bad politics. Um, and as sad as it is, I mean, that's as petty as I think the world has gotten. In that, just ignorance is bliss. I mean, I've looked at everything and I've looked at what's going on, and quite often, when you break it down to the motivations, it seems like sometimes it's just petty things, power, control, and uh, I yeah, it's a mysterious world, but sometimes it's very sad and pathetic as well. Um, and yeah, I had some comments that I didn't necessarily understand, like that. I'm discombobulated today. I'm discombobulated. So um, I guess I wanted to say too much, and now I have verbal constipation. It's not coming and flowing out of me. But again, it was a nice Mother's Day. I do appreciate the fact that although I whine and complain about the adoption thing and stuff. I mean, better to have some family than no family, I guess. And we don't want to burn all our bridges, and nobody's perfect. And as far as things go, sometimes maybe it's just better not knowing. Sometimes it's just better not to open Pandora's box and let out all the pain and agony. I've been thinking about drinking a lot lately. Just throwing away my 4 years of sobriety and seeing what it was about the alcohol that I missed and loved. But uh, I did a 4-month stint when I was 28 years old of no drinking. And I can tell you that after that 4 months was over, I wrote a lot of poetry, and I spent a lot of time with some Christians up in northern Alberta, Canada. And I can tell you, after that 4 months was over and I got some booze in me, as soon as that booze got in me, I swore I would never be away from booze for a day again. And I think it was a good almost 12 years that I kept good to that word, and then I decided to quit again. And I mean, it's been 4 years of not drinking, and I haven't worked. I mean, as soon as I don't know if alcohol is my good luck charm or what, but I can tell you that as soon as I quit drinking, the system just turns on me. It doesn't like me. I can't participate in it. Everything seems crazy, and it becomes like that, entering Wonderland or the Wizard of Oz. Everything seems upside down and backwards and inside out. And does anyone have an answer for that? Why that is? That you quit your drug of choice, you quit your poison, and all of a sudden the world goes, or you go. One of us is crazy, the world or I am, and I mean, I'd much prefer it was me because then I could work on it. But I mean, if the world is crazy, well, is that my responsibility to fix that too? I mean, I have some suggestions if the world is listening, but it doesn't seem to want to pay attention to me. Well, I mean, 60 of you do, or 65 of you do, and I always like having. I like the thought that at least somewhere in the world I make sense to someone. 60 people out of 8 billion. Well, better than none, I suppose, right? But thanks for listening to me ramble today, and throw out some topics because I will give you my opinion on everything and anything you want to hear about. And if you get me talking, I probably won't shut up. And I've considered that if there's someone out there that's a good interviewer of sorts and wants to lead me down a path of inquiry and questions and keep me on track on a subject, I mean, that would be the ideal scenario. Because normally I take a subject, I start, and then I just go, and wherever that leads. But I certainly have a hard time putting a organized report together that sums up everything and makes my argument. But I suppose I should practice that and work on that somehow. And I need help. Help me. Bye.